Hey, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday morning here on Motivated Strength. I'm your host, Shane Schultz. We do this show so that you can start your day in a motivated, positive way. That way you can take on life's challenges as they are, but more importantly, as you are right now. Now, if you happen to be new to the show, I certainly appreciate your time and I value your opinion. And I certainly appreciate those who subscribe to the show. As you know, we moved to the Speaking the Heart radio network at speakingtheheart.org. You can see all our shows there in the near future and our archives. So definitely take a look at it. It's all about restoring purpose and passion to those who need it most and empowering people to be more than the challenges that you face. So you know what? I can't think of a better way of showing motivated strength in that light. Okay, so we do this show Monday through Friday. We do this show so that you can start your day in a motivated, positive way. Sometimes you might look at things that it's not easy to be positive. I get it. I've been there. I've gone through some different things, right? I mean, we're talking about some challenges, right? We're talking about some chronic illness. We're talking about chronic pain. We're talking about mental illness. We're talking about life experiences. We're just talking about things that people go through on a day-to-day basis. And there's more that are out there than what would ever be admitted to. Okay? And I get that, all right? So when we're talking about these challenges, it's easy to be familiar. Remember, we talked about it yesterday. It's easy to be familiar with our perception of things. We make our perception of what it is that was from the past, and we then take that past or familiar way of thinking and we go into what is the present or the future. See, that doesn't help, right? We realize that now. We realize that we can have a different perception of things. So now let's talk about how it is that I've done everything, right? Remember saying that? You remember saying that at some point in time? I've done everything that I can. I've been through everything that there is. I've tried everything that I can do. I've done everything that could be asked of me. I've done everything that was what they said to do. I remember this. I've gone through this myself because I was saying the same thing. When I was dealing with clinical depression, and I still deal with it, right? When I deal with PTSD, when I deal with borderline personality disorder, when I deal with codependency, when I deal with addiction, when I deal with chronic nerve pain, I say the same thing. I've done everything that people have asked. I mean, especially like nerve pain. I mean, I can't tell you. Every single thing that they've asked me to do, I'm there, right? I'm there. I'm right there to say, all right, let's give it a shot. Let's go. In fact, I remember when my doctor said that this was a permanent pain management situation, I was speechless. Believe it or not, I was totally speechless because I could not believe that the doctor didn't have another thing. He didn't have another procedure. He didn't have another shot. He didn't have another exam that I would have to do that would be able to find that solution. See, it's real easy to get into these types of situations, and it's real easy to find ourselves kind of debilitated because of it, right? It's real easy to find ourselves saying, you know what, I've done everything that I can, and I'm just here what it is that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. It is what it is. How many people say that in a day? It is what it is. Remember, we're talking about, bringing things to a different level. Motivated strength isn't about it is what it is. Motivated strength is about a higher way of thinking. That higher way of thinking will lead you to a higher level of living. It's called the optimal frame of mind for a reason, because it takes us from our doldrums. It takes us from the bottom. It takes us from what's familiar. It takes us from our pain. It takes us from our illness, and it rises above what it is that we find ourselves challenged with. And we make ourselves crash through the ceilings. I always talk about that. We crash through the ceilings. Instead of hitting our head on the ceiling, we say, the heck with that. We're going to go above where that ceiling is. We're going to go to the next level. See, that's what motivated strength is all about. When we're sitting there and we think that we did everything, we think that we're doing everything that we're being asked to do, you know what? That's a problem, because what we want to do is that we want to say, you know what? We're doing everything that people are asking us to do, but we're willing to do more. We're doing what it is that I was told to do. We're doing the exercise. We're doing the diet. We're doing, the lifestyle change. People, places, and things for those who are dealing with addiction. We're doing it and we're willing to do more. We're doing it and we're willing to do more when it comes to chronic nerve pain, when it comes to our illness, when it comes to fibromyalgia, when it comes to multiple sclerosis, when it comes to these types of things, Lyme disease. Yes, it is hard to hear when you keep on doing everything that you're told to do and you're not getting the result you're looking for. It's hard. I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat this. It is. It's hard to deal with that. But it's up to you to change things around. It's up to you to change that perception. Remember, we've been talking about that for a while now. We're talking about the perception that we have. And we can do that by building our vocabulary, by building what it is that our way of thinking is, that optimal frame of mind. We're doing what it is that they're asking us to, but we're willing to do more. See, that's what people don't understand. They forget the willing to do more, even if they are. They're sitting there and they're saying, I've done